and more. Conveniently located at the corner of North Avon Road and North Parade, Shirley, they have a great range of tools, including hand, air and automotive tools that meet your everyday requirements. Need a new battery or need to change the oil in your car? Then head on down to the Woodford Glen shop today. Plenty of Woodford Glen merchandise is also available. T-shirts, caps, hoodies, beanies, drink bottles and much more. You can even buy tickets to the Speedway meetings. Open Tuesday to Saturday for your convenience. Phone them 385 1515.
This is how I show my love. I made it in my mind because I'm blaming on my ADD, baby. This is how an angel knows. I'm blaming on my own supply. Blaming on my ADD, baby.
So as our super saloons are grid up, we've got a message here from security. There's been an ASB bank card handed in. If you've lost your ASB bank card, go and see security at the main gate. So just check if you're with ASB and you used your bank card today, you've still got it in your pocket. So super saloons, a few new cars out there, or a few new paint jobs anyway, but that is a brand new car, that 6 car of Kane Lawson at the front of the field, Jared.
It is. It's the latest version of Shane McIntyre's creations, but actually the 17 car is the latest John Lovelady Super Saloon as well.
Yep.
So you've got 2 brand spanking new cars. They've done it practice or so, and I think, to be fair, the 6 car's only done a few laps. The 17 car was a rocket ship straight out of the box. As you look through that field, the other one I mentioned is the 272 car. That's the 2-seater. Rocket Ron Taylor's in it.
Yep.
And I was going to mention, but at one point, the person who used the Super Saloon that used to take passengers.
Yep.
Blondie Chamberlain used to do it to pay for his racing when he had the Rover.
That's
and
right.
if you got a checkered flag, you got to carry the checkered flag, but you had to pay extra.
So, what a great way to fund your racing. Love it, absolutely love it. So there we are, thumbs up. So we'll be racing next time round off the front of the row of the grid. On the inside there, we've got Kane Lawson in that brand new 6 Mangan Turbo Riverlands car. On the outside, the 27 of Trevor Elliott. We go back to the 17, that's Ryan Marsden running, presumably that's the Lovelady factory car, because that was the number 17. And the 46 there of... Sorry?
Paddy North.
40, of course, Paddy North from Glen.
The saloon's been converted to Super Saloon specs tonight, though.
That's okay. So that's running as a super saloon tonight. That's why I was confused there. The 46 car. We go back behind him, the 11 car, Jason Phillips, the Stoneleigh car, and Malcolm Nartai in the new white liveried 19C on the inside there. Tucked in behind Malcolm, you've got the sister car there, if you like, to his, the 58 of Richie Taylor. He's back to blue this season. Last year's flirtation with orange didn't go so well, so he's back to traditional blue. Further back there we go, the 76 of Paul Berg, the 811 of Roger Nees. In the back of the field, Mr. Huddlerock in the 444 and Gavin Hill in the 48. Green's ready, we're ready, let's go racing! And it's Trevor Elliott that rings the neck of that V8 and gets that 27 car into the lead as they go through 1 and 2, but there's some impressive pace there from Kane Lawson in the 6 car holding on to second place, and Paddy North tucking up the inside there as they go through Enviro Waste, making Kane work hard to hold on to second. A little way back to the 17 of Ryan Marsden, the current 1NZ in saloons, and he's moving up to supers, and you can see why as he's closing on the back of Paddy North. We go further back to the 11 car of Phillips, the 19 of Malcolm Nartai, looking to make a pass on him as they come through Enviro Waste. Further back behind Natai, we've got the 86 car of Jason Moore. Near the back of the field, the 58, Richie Taylor, and the 76 of Paul Berg. Roger Nees in the 811. We go back to Gavin Hill, and right at the back, the 444 of Kevin Huddleston. Well, there's another lap ticked off. That's 3 laps now for Trevor Elliott. He's leading this race. And there's the 272 there. I forgot about that. And that's pulled to the infield. Probably going to pick up a passenger or two. So the 27 of Trevor Elliott leads us through Enviro Waste. That car looking very stable, very quick, just sticking to that mid-track line. Kane Lawson, you get the feeling the track's starting to come to his car now. So he's closing the gap on Elliott. Will he be able to make a pass for the lead? I think that's worth keeping an eye on. A long way back to the 17 of Ryan Marsden, and then a long way back from him to the 46 of Paddy North. Kane Lawson got a little bit out of shape there coming out of turn 4, and that's cost him a couple of car lengths and enabled Ryan Marsden to start to close the gap. Ryan just lifting the inside front wheel through 1 and 2 there. He's coming into 3 and 4 now, takes it a little bit wide into the loose stuff, just losing a bit of time on the back of the 6 car. A long way back to Paddy North in the 46. He's got Malcolm Natai on his tail, and then we've got Richie Taylor starting to move through the field, getting a little bit blocked by the 11 car of Phillips and the 86 of Jason Moore. So another lap ticked off. That's a 7 down now for Trevor Elliott in the 27 machine. Again, Kane Lawson starting to make inroads, starting to catch up with him. And Elliott's got to negotiate the back marker there in the form of the 444 car. I wonder if that'll hand Kane Lawson the opportunity to make a pass. A long way back to the 17 of Ryan Marsden, who looks to have buttoned off hugely. Could be some issues with that car. I imagine Paddy North will be closing in on him very soon too. Richie Taylor goes skidding across the infield with ominous looking oil smoke coming out the back of his car. 3 wide down the front straight there. Huddleston gets turned himself around in a bit of a sandwich, and the battle that we all wanted to see between Trevor Elliott and Kane Lawson is going to be held up short as we go yellow.
Yeah, they're just not enough real estate there, and poor Kevin Huddleston, he didn't pick the speed of the 2 cars going either side of him. Kane Lawson, though, here's something to think about. He has pulled a 16.55 lap in the middle of all of this. Now, don't get me wrong, most of these drivers are pretty rough at the moment, but he pulled a 16.55. The lap record for Super Saloons is a 16.44. And these guys aren't at race pace yet. These guys are wobbly as heck in this race. Their speeds are all over the show. But that's very, very quick out of the 6 car early on. I'd say Kevin Huddleston, they're probably pulling to the infield for some dry cleaning issues because he got a little bit bounced around. It'll be interesting to see what happens because off the start of that race, it was a fairly clear jump there by Trevor Elliott. But he was fast. But in saying that, Kane's used a lot of infield too, so it's...
maybe it balances out.
It's a few bit of rust out there, I'd say.
ELS says 8 laps completed, so white flag will come out at the completion of this next lap. Ryan Marsden's pulled to the infield there in the 17 car as well. Definitely something went wrong with that. Richie Taylor's car had a little bit of smoke, and he pulled very quickly to the infield also. So a few retirees.
Yeah, this ELS isn't going to get confusing for us at all because you've got Richie Taylor and Ron Taylor, both down as R. Taylor.
R. Taylor, 2 R. Taylors. Oh dear, 272 and 58. We know our Richie's in the 58 car. Is that 272? That's a C, is it? That's Ron is registered because he drove out of Nelson, didn't he, for most of his previous racing career?
Ron's been living down there for the last year or so, and he's at the bar up in the Little Rock.
Alright, so green's ready, and we're going to go racing again as we hit the gas, and 2 laps to go. Can Kane Lawson get that 6 car around that great big Elliott scaffolding 27 machine? He's got a great run up the inside. Can he get alongside Elliott? Elliott's got the pace down the back straight. They go into Enviro Waste, and Elliott's got track position. He runs a little bit wide, and he does open the door for Kane Lawson. They're side by side momentarily, but Trevor seems to be able to get the power down and just pull ahead. Paddy North keeping an eye on these guys, and Malcolm Natai has worked his way through to 4th place. Got all eyes on the battle for the lead here. Final turn, Enviro Waste, the checkered flag waits. Trevor Elliott keeps it wide, keeps his foot up it, and takes the race win. Kane Lawson, a gallant 2nd place, you'd have to say, with 46 Paddy North in 3rd, and Malcolm Natai making some good progress through the pack there to finish 4th.
Yeah, one thing we're going to have to point out, actually, of course, in the off-season, Tony, the Speedway New Zealand changed the rules. Not so much changed them, but looked at different ways of enforcing it. So there's a big kicker for crossing the pole line, and let's be fair, everyone out there in the race crossed the pole line at some point. Now, I don't know how you deal with that, and our officials are going to learn tonight.
We'll relegate everyone.